Yeah, I think, yeah, you can hear me perfect. I'm using the wrong microphone. I have to change that. Yeah, I think we are rolling. We're beautiful right now. Yeah. We need some music. Let me use my earphones so that you don't have the reverb. Then we need not. Oh man, I have to listen to music now. I think that's the better option. Because if I listen to music with you guys, I ain't gonna listen to what I wanna listen to. But um, I won't be talking much. I'll just be doing the work, because I prefer working that way because I'll be like giving a few remarks, and saying a thing here and there so that you can get what is the idea. So we're not gonna start off in Blender first of all. So I drew this design yesterday. I'm gonna start from here. This is character creator. Character creator is a tool used to generate characters for you. It has sliders, and this is character creator 3, and there's I just bought this last year, and there's already a new one, and I have to add more money to get it, and right now I don't have no money for that. So let's just do what we came here to do. The idea that I'm about to work on does not need a lot of adjustment of this character over here. What I need is just to change the length of the neck, that because that's one of the features of my design. If I could make it a little bit longer, because I feel it's still short. It's not what I want, but we'll see what we can do in Blender. Let me go to the where I can edit everything on this. So we need to find the neck so that we can just see if there's if we can go higher than that in terms of the neck, the neck length. The neck. That was a weird one. Okay, here's the neck. So this is the side. Let's look at it from the front. I think we don't need to increase the width or anything like that. No, we just need the length. Okay, and let's see, general detail. Adam's apple. We don't want to affect them. Neck upper width. That's some weird. I like that skinny one. Gotta keep it normal. We can't have that one looking weird, bro. Yeah, let's keep that. Neck front curve. Let's look at that curve. use this. Okay. Neck depth, neck width. Yeah, we don't need that as well. Don't need that at all. So let's continue. General, this is neck depth, upper width, that's the same thing. Why can't I just like find a slider that helps me do what I want? Again, I want it to be longer, you know. But anyways, I think we have a really good head. The head is perfect. Yeah, the head is perfect according to me. Head is perfect. Yeah, I think actually the length is not that bad. So what we're gonna do right now is just export this as an FBX with the character cloth, and we're gonna send this as Blender file FBX. It's just gonna be easier that way. And normally I don't do 4K renders anymore, but let's just do this because like they look much better, especially if you get the details right. So let's save this somewhere here. Let's create a folder, let's call it canvas, and then let's open it, and then let's call this 01, and then let's call this FBX. So this is where we're gonna like let me just call that long. This is where we're gonna like save most of our files and that folder. So let's just shoot back to Blender like real quick. I didn't even put the music, I just got myself explaining stuff. Am I a teacher now? I am a teacher now. Okay, let me put some music for myself. Let me mute my desktop so that you don't listen. I mean, you can't hear the music playing. I don't know what kind of music to play. Let's listen to Wakadinani. Wakadinani is some music, drill music group from Kenya, and it's really amazing. So okay, what I need to do right now is find some music for myself. I am sorry, my brothers, this thing I got 300 views on a shot that I did that has colliding audio, bruh, but another one that doesn't have that kind of problem. It's just beautiful. Okay, let's listen to music. I don't want to listen to Calligraph Jones. Okay, let's just listen to trance. There's some trance recommendation here, and trance never fails. Actually, you guys can listen to this trance mix with me. I doubt if it can have any problem with the copyright issues or anything of the sort. Just need to reduce the audio a little bit so that I wonder how you guys hear it on the stream. Let me listen to it on the stream first so that we can actually I don't hear anything on the stream. Actually I don't hear anything on the stream. Actually I don't hear anything on the stream. I think it's gonna go crazy right now. I'm giving it a little bit of time so that I can be able to tell the difference, you know. Okay, let me just pause the music for a bit so that I can actually guys. So I'm deciding to just put the audio. So I'm deciding to just put the audio. Yeah, that is perfect. I think you can hear like a little bit of the music now. That's really okay. Okay, so let's start with Blender. Okay, what we need right here is to import the FPX into Blender. And there's the character creator plugin, which I do not have here. Let me find it and install it. I do not know where it is actually, but if I don't have it on my PC, I'll have to re-download it. But I do hope that it's just here, because I don't want to do that process. Seems I have to like really download it. Okay, let me just get it. It's not gonna be like taking forever to get it. So character creator is really amazing, guys. You need it in your workflow. If like maybe if you don't wanna like ah man, I closed the tab, man. If you don't wanna like what do I wanna say? If you don't want to like work on creating characters, character creator is a really amazing tool, because like you can actually use it concurrently with ZBrush and get the morph targets from ZBrush and create like your own ideal character from that, which is an amazing thing, I would say. Okay, so I just got the add-on. I mean I actually had downloaded it, so let me re-download it. Okay, let's go get it. It's in the downloads, add-ons, and then it's supposed to be here. And there we go, and it's switched on. We save the preferences and we leave that, and then we go here and then press import character. I'm going super fast, that's crazy. Let me go super slow now. Okay, so you import the character, and then this the character is not here, the character is in work folder. Okay, so you don't have to rename everything like I am. This is just my PC, my style. Okay, you just do it the way you want it. So let's give it a few seconds for it to like come into Blender. So I just sent it to Blender, but my Blender is taking, I think it's compiling the textures. Okay, it's already inside Blender, and we have a rig on it as well. So if you check it, if you go to, oh my g, press the full stop key on the numpad. I don't know what's the name of that. Yeah, you know, if you go to material mode, you'll see the textures that came from the other software. What's the name of the software? Character creator. So, but the thing is, I don't need a lot of this. I just need like half of this character, and I just need to make the longer. I mean the neck longer. The no, what the hell is that? Okay. So you see it ported over with the textures. So let me just close character creator for more performance, you know. My PC is super clunked always. I open so many tabs and it's really bad. Okay, so let me just put this here. Let me put this here. So first of all, let me try and see if we can get this neck longer. And I don't know what happened to my, I don't like the way it shows the size of the vertices. It's too big, looks weird as hell. So there's a setting that is prohibiting me from doing something. This is emulating. I use that setting mostly when I'm sculpting. So, or yeah, when I'm sculpting or doing texture painting and blend, I have to have that on. So I just want to select everything around the neck till where, like someone like there. Oh, it's not going across, it means it's not a loop. So I have to extend it and make sure it went everywhere. Oh no, we don't need this. We don't need this one. We don't need that magic. We're not about that. We are not about that magic. Okay, so if we try and make the neck long, it's gonna look weird, obviously. Okay, let's just work with this and say this is the length that we go. Okay, because I don't think it's gonna be any better. Or maybe if we try using a proportional edit and press O and G and reduce this, actually this is working. Ooh, that's scary. That's some scary stuff going on there. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure that I select everything on the top like this, and then let's try to do that. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what we wanted. So the eyes and everything, the insides, just need to take them up as well. Just make sure you selected everything. Forget about the rig for now. We can always get the rig from Mixamo. That's not a problem. Actually, that's what we're gonna do most likely. So I have everything selected, just need to be on front view and then move this up. I think that's in a perfect position for now. Yeah, that's a perfect position for now. Let's see how the textures are stretching. Not that bad. Looks actually perfect. The only thing that is suffering is the rig, which I will delete. Okay, so we have that. Then we can send this to for the posing, for the sake of posing. Let me actually even save this file. So I'm gonna go is where the FBX is. The recent file shows where you all recently opened and got some files from, that's what it means. So if you go back up, this is where I create the FBX file. So I'm gonna create a new folder. This folder is gonna be called Blender, and then I'm gonna call this B10 let me just call it like B10 or something. I don't know why, man. But yeah, that's the name. So we can send this to Mixamo as it is and then get it rigged and have everything looking magical again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rig it, man, because like, yeah, why not, man? Okay, so let's press F4, and then it's gonna bring you this file context menu where you can export your file. So we're gonna export it as an FBX. So make sure it's an FBX selected objects only, because you can export the camera as well, which doesn't actually matter. We can send this back to this folder here. Make sure you take the directory from there and then just export it. Doesn't matter about the scale or anything else, because we didn't actually change that much. So we're gonna visit Mixamo. I'm gonna be sharing my screen in a bit. Just let me just log into the site and then I can show you what's happening. Oh, how comes on my blend I can't see it? Wait, when I check out on the website, I mean like on YouTube, I can't. Oh, it's perfect. I was like, yo, what's going on? I can't see what's going on. So okay, let me switch to. Oh, I didn't log in yet. Let me just log in like real quick. Give me a sec. So Google, continue with Google. I don't know what character was there last, but okay, let's just do this. Let me switch my screen to Brave browser. Nope, it's not showing anything. I have to go deeper, and yeah, perfect. You guys can see my browser. So here, this is Mixamo. Mixamo can help you read characters, and actually they brought like the rig. You can create a rig from the Mixamo Amateur and using the Mixamo add-on in Blender, which is really awesome at times. Sometimes it doesn't work as you expect it to. So let me just upload the character already, because I can't wait for whatever is loading, because it doesn't matter. So go take Bitembo, that's the name of the character, and now we're importing it into Mixamo. Like, you can do anything in 3D. That's the amazing thing about it. Like, you don't need to know all these skills, you know. That's the thing that people keep on thinking they have to do. You just need to get good at some of them, and then focus on one of them, or two or three, and then you'd be a master. Or you can be a generalist and master everything, which is not hard as well. It's just you need to put in your time in it. Okay, so you see the model is in the it's in Mixamo now. So I'm gonna put this at the chin. So this is just like this is gonna help the amateur place the pawns in the right places. So you just have to put it just in the right places, so that you don't have a problematic rig. So elbows is gonna be somewhere here, knees, but most of the time it actually works. This is the most awesome piece of technology ever created that is really underrated, because it does a lot for us, man, for free, man. It's amazing, can't complain. I'm gonna get rid of the brow, obviously, but not now. For now, we just need to get the neck in it. So right now it's like calculating everything, and it's like doing the work for you. You know, the way, if you've done 3D before and done rigging, when you rig you have to like match the armature with the points. Let's say with the points on your character, so that you can weight paint it and have it move accordingly. Because the technology is all about it's like a parenting relationship. Actually, it is a parenting relationship, because what happens is that you parent like one bone, I mean like a bone to a certain vertex groups, and then when that bone moves, it moves that point, those points. That's the idea. So, and I think perfect. I told you Mixamo is good, but the fingers are always weird. I don't know why, man. Maybe today we can find out why the fingers are always weird. Yeah, let's just go back. Let's try and find why the fingers are weird, because there's no way we're gonna work with those fingers all the freaking time. They're annoying, man. So let's say the wrist is here now. Okay, but normally what it looks like, it's too far away. That's what it looks like when you're doing it, right? Like when the fingers are like rolling up and stuff, it looks like it's too far away. That's the problem. But I mean, they're not aligning with the fingers properly. But let's just try and find that problem. Let's find the solution, because most of the time I ignore it, because I don't use the fingers. I don't show them off. So, but just for this sake, let's just try and find out how I can fix it. And you know, the amazing thing about all this, you can use multiple rigs on one armature. Like you can use this face rig. It's called Face It. You can rig the face using Face It and use it to like manipulate the face however you want, and then use the Mixamo rig for your animations. So you don't need to be like really good at rigging and stuff like that. You can just use that and then build up on your animation. You don't need to go and start learning all these things. But if that's what you want, go get it, because like That's gonna be more advantageous for you. The more you can do, and the better, the best. I mean, the better way you can. I think they're not that bad now. They're weird, but they're not that bad now. Should we try get them real? But because this, I don't know how I can fix that. Maybe I can fix that on in Blender, but I'm not gonna fix it now. That's too annoying now. So we don't need to do anything. You can test these animations if you want, but I just want the T-pose. Oh, that's interesting. I like the way she's moving with the long neck. Okay, so weird, bruh. There's so many things we can do with this, and I think I'm gonna, let me just find a walk one. I just got a crazy idea about this, and I'm gonna do that later. So I'm learning geometry nodes, and I think I need to create some dope stuff. So I think I'm gonna create some dope stuff using this. So let me just find the walking cycle that I would like. This is too much. She's walking too fast, so I can reduce the speed of the walking. Overdrive reduces the speed, I think. Yeah, perfect. So right now I just need to make sure it's not weird. Like for the arms right now, I don't like the way they're super wide. Oh my god, this is even much more worse. You know, the problem is that she looks like she's a beast, you know, like this badass characters coming into the into the scene. I don't want that. I want like something zombie-ish. Okay, something slow. That's what I want. Something slow, not too much. Let's see this. This is fun. That's so funny. Okay, we don't need that as well. We just need something really subtle. Okay, let me. Oh my god, what happened? Please get me my file back. Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh my god, that was so annoying. I know I have like crazy amounts of tabs. Okay, let me just log in back. It doesn't matter if you see this action. Just don't want you to email me and stuff. Scammers are outside here like crazy, man. It's been crazy on Instagram actually. These guys are sending you crazy amount of stuff, and they scam you, they take your money, you start crying, and yeah, man, it sucks. Okay, we have our character. It's in T-pose. Let's just first download what we want, the T-pose, and then I'll go back to that and find the walking that I need. It's for later. It's not. Maybe I might do it as a canvas too. It's an idea that I have in my head, and maybe we'll do it in Eevee because I don't want to. I want it to be an animation, and I don't want to spend money on the cycles render because I am broke right now. Okay, go. Okay, that's not what we want. We want it to go to what was the name again? Canvas. Yeah, so canvas 1 and fbx and then btempo, and then we can put this underscores t-pose, and then that means that we have a t-pose of the character. It's easy to just know. And then whenever you do this, you're gonna lose your textures, and then I think there's a way you can actually wait. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me just, there's a way you can like send your files here and they come with the textures, so that when you send them back to Blender they're gonna have the textures. But yeah, it's not working that way right now. So let's find a good walk cycle that we can use. We need it to be slow. That looks really nice. Let me check this other one and then but this is too short. That's the problem. Okay, let's work with this one. Yeah, this one is okay. Just need to be slower. Wait, what? You want to tell me? No, you can't. You can't do that. So let's go that high, and then let's put this to somewhere like 10. Zero overdrive. Yeah, that's perfect. I like that. Let's put this as sofa as well, so that we can have more time of animation. That's what I want. So I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna call it the walk cycle. I mean the walk, B tempo walk. Okay, we are gonna do something crazy, or I am gonna do something else with the instancing. I have thought of something about it. I wanna see what I can do with that. I will experiment from that and see. So this is gonna be walk and B tempo and then just underscore walk. Okay, this is just easy for you, even if you just like go away for like a month or two, never touching this project again. It's always good to have good naming conventions so that you can just have an easier way of finding your files. So we're going back to that. Bro wanted to know the app you use to stream. OBS. Yeah, I use OBS to stream, so yeah, I use OBS. So I'm gonna like send these files to a private collection. I'm gonna call it trash. I mean this character. And why am I doing this? I don't want to delete the character because I want to use the textures from the character, which are still gonna be there even if I delete it because of Blender's file design or architecture or whatever. Okay, so let's use the T-pose. Okay, we have that T-pose, so it's gonna load in, give it some few seconds. Now it's in, and you can see, as you can see, we don't have any textures on it. So what we're gonna do is go to shading, and then what we're gonna do here is just replace the textures with the ones without the 0 1. For example, the head is just that, and then when you click it, you have the head texture. Okay, it's simple, and it's gonna have the exact same details that it used to have. So let's just do that right now. Eye occlusion, so just go to eye occlusion, make sure it's right, and then go to the second material slot and then do the same thing, just to make sure it's the right option you're picking, and then continue to the next object. This is the right eye, so right eye with right eye, and then go to cornea, cornea, right cornea. You know, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. Left, go to left. It's just like replacing stuff. And you see we have your eyes. Now these are the lashes. This is a tier 9. Okay, let's just do the tier 9 and do the second one. It's the left one, and then go. This is the head. Oh, the lashes are connected to the head, I think. Okay, let's go with the body. Okay, legs most likely, and then nails, lashes. Oh, the lashes are here, and beautiful. I think we have everything ready now. We don't need the clothes. That's why I'm just leaving them there, so that we don't get like, you know, don't get me in YouTube, you know. So what we need now is the rigger. We need the Mixamo rig. So let me see if I have it on my PC again, because this is really annoying. Preferences, and then go to system, no, add-ons, and then install. My heart is aching, man. I don't know, I forget about it. Here, and this is gonna It's supposed to be called Mixam or something. Oh yeah, it is. That's so good because you didn't have to like go and find something. Or does it have an update? That's the question. If there's an update, that's a good thing. So let's just find out. Mixam or Blender? Mixam Blender. And then let's see if it has an update. If it has an update, that's super amazing. You know what? Fuck it. I can't find what I'm looking for. Unless it misbehaves, that's when we're gonna like find it. So save preferences, close that, and then find the Mixamo add-on. You need just to select the add-on. I mean the armature, and then what you need to do next is create control rig. Make sure all that is awesome. And there's a fucking problem. And I wonder why it's like this. That's the thing I keep on asking myself. Like, this happens like so much. It's so annoying. I think there's an update or something because this is a big problem. Let me find Blender because this is not the first time. This is not the first time I've found like this problem. Substance. Okay, let's see this link. Is this add-on discontinued or what? Like, cause when I go to the freaking website, I found this weird text that error lost that. What the hell is that shit? Let's go to Mixmo itself and see if there's a way I can find that. Cause this is so weird, man. So weird. Cause it means I can't do anything with the ring. Like, it's yeah, I can control it without the control ring, but I want the control ring. That's why I'm doing this. So, it's not fair, man. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do is open this file in an older version of Blender and create the rig. Okay, if that's gonna work, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so let's go to Blender 3. Whatever, or maybe let's even go like to a really younger version of Blender. Like 3.0 is not good enough because I think I had the same problem already in 3.0. So let me not use 3.0. I think I'm not gonna show my screen on this. Oh my god, I have to install that again here because I deleted the settings for most of this because I had problem with space in my hard drive, so I had to delete. But it's not hard to install it. So Blender, this stuff, then the add-ons, Mixamo. Import FBX. We're going to keep, and then we're gonna find work, and then we're gonna go to canvas, and then FBX, and then T-pose. And then we're gonna go to N, make some more rig, amateur, trade. Yeah, I knew it. This problem is just because let me show you what I see. Like this problem is because I'm using the recent version. Wait, what? Yeah, it's because I'm using the recent version of Blender, and something is happening to the programming that is messing up the whole thing. So right now, if you check this out, and see, it's so easy like to do stuff that I want to do. See, I can just do that simply. I can do that, you know, I can do a lot of stuff with this. I can actually animate this if I want, you know. I can animate this if I want. Animation. Okay, so that's done. So the main idea about this was just to get this so that we can pose whatever we want to pose. If I want to turn the neck, you know, I can do it. It's up to me. So for now, we need the neck to look like this. We just need it. We need like it's not actually the neck. We need a sort of turn on the neck. Okay, and then we need to make sure these hands are not on T-pose. Just need them to, we need to have them like this, somewhere like that. We are gonna set them in a good position. Just give us some time. Oh my god. So if you don't oh my god, if you go to edit mode and then you haven't like pressed the I, you haven't like inserted keyframes, to never go back, you have to like Control Z. So that's the pose that we have right now, but I don't think if, let me just use a camera to like tell me if this is what I actually want. If you come to here and like drag your mouse, click and drag on both, you can edit them at the same time. That's something that I didn't know like until recently, which is a plus. Okay, so we just need to have this in a good angle. Like, oh my god, this is so beautiful already. You can see it. I think we already did a good job. Yeah, so this is the we're gonna use this. So let me just get rid of that. So I'm gonna select everything apart from the camera. We don't actually need this camera, we don't need this whole file. So I'm gonna copy, Control C, and then I'm gonna go to the other Blender, like the recent version of Blender, because that's what I'm gonna be using either way. Even though we have problems, I hope that it just comes in properly. So you go there. What you're gonna do here is delete this one. like completely. Just delete it. We don't need to delete the camera. So delete, select hierarchy, delete hierarchy. So it's gone. So we're gonna paste this in, and it came in perfectly. Oh, it didn't. There's issues. You saw the issues. So what we're gonna do is just you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna apply the rig on this other Blender version, and the problem with this is that we're gonna lose the control. Okay, so that's the problem, that we're gonna accept face. Okay, but it's not a big deal. So what I'm gonna do is just save this so that we can have two versions. Can have two versions. So mint rig, that's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna have that before I apply the rig, and then when I apply the rig. So if I come here and apply the rig, okay, there are shape keys apparently. So the shape keys, you can just delete all the shape keys by all shape keys. Is not a good idea, so I have to delete all the shape keys so that I don't have anything that's gonna affect anything here. Okay, so apply this, and we can delete this, and then we can go and save as, and then just add an increment. I know I'm not showing my screen, I'm sorry. But it's some easy stuff. So Control C and then Control V. It's just applying the rig. I will show you what I mean. Wow, why is it coming with the rig still? And we don't have the rig. Control C again, let's see. Still coming the rig, but applying modifiers is just here. Let's say you have array, you just come here and apply. When you have the amateur rig is what controls the rig. Okay, so if you have it on, if you go there, you just get rid of it, and right now we can get it back and actually use it. I think if you go to here and deform and use armature and then select that, you see you can deform it, but the problem is that the weights are not perfect right now, so it's gonna create all this distortion, so we don't need that. Okay, so we just delete that, and then I'm gonna delete this as well because we don't need that. And then there's so many that, oh my god, look at all this trash. This is all trash. Just delete that. More trash. Yeah, okay, so I think, okay, we just delete all this. We don't need the clothes anymore. And just to avoid getting banned and stuff like that, so let me just make sure that that's in square mode, and then it's square camera, and then let me just put, oh, I locked my camera. Is usually locked by default so that it doesn't move, because it's set up like for lighting and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put this here somewhere like that, because she has to have hair as well, so like I need room for that. And you can also go here and then viewport display and composition, guys, and if you activate tags, you'll have like these lines that can help you like place things in the point of interest and stuff like that. Oh my god, we don't have eyes. Realized, oh, they're existent. Oh, why are they so, oh, man, this is so unfortunate. Like, let me go back to the, oh, let's see. I know maybe why this is happening. So if I go, yeah, I know why. Let me just make sure everything is applied. Maybe that's why we're actually porting over with that. I don't need to put over. We're putting over with the rigs, you know, we don't need that stuff. Just make sure everything is applied. It has shape keys. Come here and delete all the shape keys. Make sure that that's done. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is just delete everything I have here, and then go back to the other file, select everything, Control C. Oh my god, Control V, and it's perfect right now. So I'm gonna just put this in a different collection because let me call it B, just B, because we know who's B table. Okay, so if we go back, everything is perfect. Why we need to oh my god, this is not perfect. Why is it not perfect? Is the modifier still on? Nah, it's okay, whatever. Okay, let's just close this other one. Don't need it right now, the other blender. Okay, so we need to just add the shading back. Awesome, we have the slots still in, so that means it's gonna be easier for us to get this back on. Okay, now there are 3 materials, and that's because we imported like a couple of stuff. So just make sure you go to the one that doesn't have like an extra like number in front of it. That's the way to find out, of which we don't even actually care about the lower bits. Okay, so we can leave it like that. That's what I mean. If we actually give a damn about them, because we it's not gonna be on the shot. So in 3D, that's the thing you need to know, and I didn't know about that. You just need to think about what's gonna be on the shot, because it's always gonna be expensive if you have a lot of things happening in your scene. So if you consider about what it's gonna be in the shot, either being an animation or anything of the sort, it's gonna save you time. Okay, and because you don't have to do everything, but you can do everything. And let me add the lashes. Where are the lashes? Now we need to add the tier line. So yeah, looking gorgeous, baby, looking gorgeous. Okay, so let's go back to we have to select the camera and make sure it's locked now, because I think that's nah, this is not the best camera. Let me find a better camera. Let's work with this for now. Okay, so there are a couple of things that we need to think about. So the first of all, this thing needs to have sunglasses. That's one. So sunglasses are essential in this one. It has to have hair, or she has to have hair, but there are rings on her neck. Let's start with the simple stuff. So like, I have a concept. I can show you the concept. Did it yesterday. Excuse me, I did it yesterday. Excuse me for that. But I can't show it off. Can't show it off yet. I mean, I did show it off on my Instagram. You can check it out on my story still there, I think. Just need to have a smaller. This needs to stay 1 meter. It's the minor radius, I think. Minor radius is circle, okay, which is okay. That's what we need actually. Yeah, so that's perfect ring, I think. So if I send it up like here, and then just go to the start and then select this. Perfect. I think this is a really nice ring. It's a really nice ring, and here we're gonna involve a lot of physics. And then I need to make this a little bit bigger so that when it falls, let me just add this physics like really quick so that I can see what happens. So collision is gonna make this object when it falls down, because it's gonna be a rigid body. Rigid body is active gravity, it's gonna be active. So no, it's not gonna be collision. That's not what you want. You want rigid body, but this is gonna be passive. So it means that I move. So if we go back here to the timeline, and oh, that's crazy. There's some crazy stuff happening there. Okay, let me apply the scale first of all. Yeah, that was the problem. And then go back here, rigid body, passive, and then make sure it's mesh. Okay, so that's not working as well. The thing can be that it's too tiny or it's hitting some stuff. Okay, now this means we need to make this as a mesh as well, and hopefully, oh my god, where did it go this time? It's so unfortunate, because this is the ideal way to do it, so you have to figure it out. Okay, let's get on. This thing is being thrown away like a disc, man. Like, why? Let's make it bigger. It's still being thrown away. Why? Okay, let's check this out. Okay, convex hollow. Why, man? I said mesh, man. Like 10 years ago. Oh, that's why. When I press Control Z, it goes back to that, and it still gets thrown off. Okay. So. See, animated, it's not animated. Okay, let's look at the active. I need to find out why the active is being weird. Dynamic. Let's put this like at 5 grams. Okay, 500 grams. That is so heavy though. Why would you have 500 grams on your neck? So let's go with something like 0.5 there. That's like 50 grams. Oh my goodness, nipples. Can't allow that happening here. Okay. Don't wanna go very well. Wonder why. Okay, let's go. Okay. See, the higher ones are working. Why? That's the question. Because if you make it smaller, it jumps off. Which totally doesn't make sense why it's happening. I would have used the, let me see. Okay, that's slow, that's deforming, surface response, frictional. Since that's a very good thing that I just set up. I'm actually supposed to be recording this as well, and I'm just not recording. I'm just actually don't need me to record it. I thought about it. I'm just gonna do some different type of challenge, okay? Because this is I'm doing this for my content as well. Like the content. The content must be there. The content. we've spent like already an hour in this place and we haven't made. See why 3D is so expensive. Like we spend so much time and we've done so little and the hanging has begun. Okay, if we get if I get tired because I don't want to go more than 2 hours, I'll have to leave and then do this a part 2 of this, because man, this is annoying, man. Why is it not working as expected? You know what I'm gonna do? I just thought of something. Maybe this thing is because it's calculating the whole. Wow, that's crazy. Because it's calculating the whole neck is being problematic. What if we just take these portions from the neck? See what I'm doing here? Just select these portions. Don't want that. Really don't want that stuff that is going all wrong. Okay, let's just have this like that. Because I think maybe this idea I have is gonna work for the best of all of us. Hate that. I really hate that. Let's see if we do this. I did what I wanted, so fucking hell, bro. Okay, let's do Shift D. Oh fuck, man! I got these suckers in it. Okay, Shift D, P, select. That's like separating the color, the mesh from everything. So just have that. So what we're gonna do, we don't need the teeth as well for now. What we're gonna do right now is just focus on getting the simulation right. Okay, I did this so that it can be even much more simpler, I guess, for the system, you know. Oh my god, I have to like fix all this. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do that. F. Doesn't matter how this turns out here that much, because we're gonna find out how we're gonna fix everything as long as we get the rings acting accordingly. Nah, we don't need this, man. We don't need that. So extrude S. Yeah, just need somewhere they can land. Okay, so now what you're gonna do right now is go and make sure this is mesh, and where is this? get rid of this so that it doesn't affect the simulation. You can have that there. You can just have that there. It can work, I guess. Okay, so this is passive, it's a mesh, and then this is also this is active and it's a mesh. So if I, oh my g, okay, let me get rid of this so that I can just have that, and also this, I don't need the camera here. So we checked out the friction here and we put it up like in a high band. There was that now this is weird. Why is it going through? I think it's going through because it's a cylinder. That's why a cylinder. That's how a cylinder would behave. That's why it's going through. So, what if we use the cone instead? No, it's not working as well. That's so funny. Manage doesn't work. My goodness, God. This is gonna be a tricky one to achieve. Nah. Oh my goodness. If this doesn't work, we'll have one more chance. I mean, we'll have one more route to go with, which I didn't want to use, but if that's the way, because I wanted it to have like a natural look to it, and if it's problematic, you just have to like let it go, because like I don't understand why it can't work with this one. I really don't understand. It actually even crashed Blender. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is, man. So maybe let's try something different. Let's try how to save. Let's try making these things big, okay? Wow. So this, well, this single is supposed to be mesh. I think the problem might be it's also too small, okay? Origin to geometry. If this doesn't work, so see, this has a better response, so it's because of the size. Has a way better response. Okay, so let's see if we add the weights and then go back. just make this bigger and then it's a tad bigger. Excuse me. I have this. I have a hiccup. So this technique, I mean this and this style that the way we're gonna achieve it means that we have to like we don't want the bounciness, zero bounciness. Bounces off. Okay. So friction reduces the movement, you know. So let's just work with the half. Like we had the half. Okay. So now what we're gonna do, we have to duplicate this several times, okay? And this might not work as expected, but we can try and see margin. Okay, let's see this margin thing. This margin, I think it means the threshold distance near the surface of collision are still considered best results when non-zero. So let's see what happens if we put a 0.9. What if we go on a lower one, 0.1? Oh my god, it doesn't actually even matter that much. Rotation, amount of angular velocity over time. We don't need this. We actually do need it because okay, I'm not gonna check out all these other settings. Let's just go back to this. Now, so I'm gonna duplicate this thing. Make sure this is up there. I'm gonna duplicate it like several times. I will find a way to make this work the way I want. So first, let's just see how these things work together. So they're colliding into each other. How would I not have that happen? That's a really tough one. And this is where now we decide not to use this method because it's so problematic and we just want to have, oh my god, I don't want to delete that. So it's so problematic and we don't want to necessarily have perfect things happening here, but there's always a way we can do it by our own eyes, or we can be smarter and get this some point here and then just make sure it's just on the neck only so that you can avoid a lot of editing. So go back. Yeah, that's all we need. Just need this going through the neck. Okay, and then I'm gonna shift D this and then I'm gonna select it and I want to convert it into a curve for some reason. Okay, whoa, why is it us? Okay, I was confirming if I had two of those. Okay, so that needs to be turned into, first of all, let me just name it different. I gotta go to the bathroom like real quick, guys. I'll be back. Let me go to the bathroom. I'll take my. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. So I had there's not enough music. What happened to the music actually? That's the quench. I paused. So okay, let's get this nuke stuff happening. Because now we have to do it on. Oh, I had this curve. Like, oh, I didn't actually create it then. Oh my god, why is it so hard to select stuff? And I'll just call it curve. Then convert to curve. Then I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use an array modifier. I'm gonna make sure it's in the Z direction. Then 0 here. So you get that. Then I take this down here. What the hell is that? I can't take this down, why? Oh, I know why this is happening. It's because of the rigid body thing. I have to delete the rigid body. So you see now it's working perfectly. So now we go back here to the modifier stack, and then you have to like use the curve modifier to like make sure this follows the curve. Just make sure it's on the right axis. That's all you need to do. So you can just scroll through. There's no right axis. Surprisingly. Origin to geometry. That's the problem. So go back. Let's see. Okay, let's add the main mesh. So just ignore the weird stuff happening for now, and it's going in the wrong direction. So this is supposed to be -1. So get that happening. So if we move this around, it's gonna move the. You see that? So just move it, and we can also move this. You don't have to move the other one. Then you can also scale it down. Make sure it's just something. I wish you just went to this from the right, because it's even not that bad. I thought it would look ugly. But problem is the scaling when it comes down here. So we'll have to figure that out in another mode. I also need this to be done here, so need to get to there. So I'm thinking about duplicating this. Oh my goodness, duplicating this and moving this a little bit down, okay, and then just reduce this number somewhere like that, and scale this up. Not in that manner, because this manner won't work the way I want it to. So what I'm gonna do is apply this modifier. Once I have it applied, when I go to, I have to apply this as well. So when I go to edit mode, I have this. So if I go select somewhere like that, I can just easily press O and have proportional edit on. And it's good if you want to see what's happening if you turn off all the overlays, and you can just see what's happening. You can try stuff slowly. Just make sure you get what you want, okay? That's the game. Getting what you want is always gonna be the game. Be ambitious in that, because most of the things don't turn out the way you like them to, because you forgot your ambition. I mean, like, the intended purpose for that. You have to always remember that. I'm doing this because it's not like it's necessary for it to like look good on the backside. I'm just doing this like housekeeping. It's just making it look not that. Oh my god, this is not okay. This is just wrong. Okay, turn this back on. Then select a group of stuff here. Just move it together like this. Yeah, I think this is not that bad. Yeah, I don't like it though. I don't like this bump here. So all I'm gonna do is just get rid of that. I don't like that bump. I just want it to look like rings, okay? See something like that? I like it like that. But it's not going as a still. That looks not that bad. Okay, let's just take this up a notch. But it's too wide, man. Like, if there was a way of like controlling the way this thing goes, like, I'm not sure if you can do that. I'm just rotates it. I think let's work with what, like, let's not let it go to the bottom part of the neck. Like, let's have it just there, because the action makes more sense when it's there. Okay, so we have the earrings now. We can work on the earrings. So the earrings, so the earrings, we're gonna use a curve to create the earrings. So the earrings, we're gonna use a curve. Well, right then. So let's just have a. Actually, I didn't know that you can just draw curves. What, man? Like, why didn't I know this? Right? Yeah, you can actually. Wait, how does it even work, man? Let me erase this. And also, I realized that you can use draw on this. I liked this. So you can do a lot of crazy stuff because you can draw on this, and it's actually something that you can use. There was not. There's this option where you can like draw lines and stuff, but I don't know how to use it, so let me just not venture into that yet. There's weirdness happening here. Okay, let's just have that there. Now we need earrings, and how we're gonna get the earrings working is, first of all, I can see the earring was spirals at the bottom. So let's create those earrings first, or we can go and start working on the glasses. Let me work on the earrings and then work on the glasses later, because I feel like going and eating and doing some other stuff for a while. Okay, look, let's go and find curve. Need extra objects. This is still not it. So let me work with there's this one that I know that can help us here. What we want, it's called the spirit code. Okay, this can work to get what we want. So what we need to add is the number of turns. I so like this. I'm not gonna go with the idea that I took first, because I already see what I can achieve with this one. Okay, so like let's work with it like this, right? So if we go back to this, we can go here to geometry and add some depth on it. It needs to just be not that crazy fat, no, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. So if we control C this, let me just add another thing, just going upwards. It can be just a plane. Rotate X 90 and then scale it down and then just move it up somewhere like that. Then you can just select this bit and then just move this up. And then you can add modifiers, solidify, so that it can have some thickness. It doesn't have to be like super crazy. Okay, let's just have this simple like this. Copy and then go back to the other scene and then paste it and then create a new layer and then collection, call it earrings or let me just call it whatever, man. Okay, let's take this and scale it down. Let's go like super low and just put it up like somewhere there. Bring it somewhere like here. Rotate 90. So we got the idea going, so I just need to make sure this thing is playing accordingly. So this is crazy. That's perfect. Can have it go through this static. And just increase the thickness here. Make sure this is at 0 so that the thickness goes both ways. And if you add a subdivide and then go to keep corners, yeah, it's supposed to work, man. But since it's not working the way I expect it to, it's working now. Start some more thickness there. And then just rotate this until you get then here we can just come and select the stop and then cursor to selected, and then let's add something like a sphere. Okay, where's the UV sphere? It's humongous. Shade smooth. Gonna join that with that. Increase a little bit of this, and then you need to check it out from here, and then just and then I think if we just come here and use the mirror modifier and do that, these it's not gonna work as expected. Okay, let me try using an empty and see if it's gonna work. That, oh my god, that's a long idea. To world origin, then add the empty now, then go back to this, and then empty. With empty, it's better, you can control this, but still it won't work the way you want it to, so it's pointless. Okay, and this would be easier if we had the rig. I mean, if we had the rig, it would be easier to like get it the other side. But let's just do it manually. I'm gonna like copy it in a way that it has the same properties. It's like the same object, and that's Alt D. So it means it's not gonna be system intensive or anything to us. It's gonna be the same. Then just make sure you rotate this by 180 the Z-axis to put it in the right way. That's perfect. I think we can start putting up the lighting, and then we can just end it there so that we can have at least a copy of what we are gonna be getting at the end, you know. Just make sure my camera is locked, because I don't wanna have some magic happening here We don't want the magic happening, you know what I'm talking about, guys. Okay, so let me add the lights. The lights. Okay, this is a point light. Then press M, create new connection, then call this light. That's that, and then we can have this as the rim light. And then this technique I learned from a course that I did. This, it's easier to light your scenes this way for me. That is, just see, I mean, just watch what I'm gonna be doing. It's so simple. And then lock that, and when you press 0, you use your lights, like your camera, you know. Whoa, look at that. That already looks like a stylized stuff. It's about. She looks like a beauty. She is a beauty. She looks like one, but she is a beauty. She's a beautiful woman. She's a beautiful woman. Okay, so let's go to cycles, because we're gonna be using cycles as usual. And then go to world settings, and then in the world settings we want this to go dark. Okay, so this 0 is gonna give us the darkness, and right now we're using our light to provide light. So if it's gone, it's pure darkness. So just do that, and then make a rim light. Rim light just highlights, okay, and it doesn't have to be this close, so that you can have the luxury of playing around with the intensity as much as I want. Put it far away. So 100. Let's work with a 200. Let's work with a 500. I think that's perfect like that. Yeah. Also, another thing, if you want, you can just add a backdrop. It's good to have one. Also bounce light as well. So for now, let's just go to shader. Give it a shader, BG. I usually call them BG for background. You can just put this in a dark color. And then take this, duplicate this. I'm gonna call this a fill layer. Fill layers don't need to have like a lot of brightness, so it's just to fill. That's the main idea, just to fill area with the light, to show almost everything. That's the main idea, okay? And yeah, this is happening. There's the where you do this, it's gonna be more flat, and you can see the like something close to what we might get. And then also color management, I usually like using very high contrast, but doesn't look high contrast, looks okay to me. So you can also play around with the tones here if you want, but not now yet, so let's just leave it at that. And then now let's create the key light. This is a 3-point lighting system, so already this one shows me that okay, let's have a key light somewhere like that. Let's have it at 500. think that looks perfect. Could actually use this light to have whatever we want happening. This light looks so sus, man. I like it. So suspicious. What the hell is going on in the back there? Okay, so let's see how it looks like without the lights on. Looks really nice. We can add some volumetrics. Okay, so how we do that is just add a cube, then create a material for this cube, call it ball or volume, and then delete that, and then add shader, principal videos, principal volume. Yeah, that's the one. And then just put this at 0.1, and then just have this at the background. So what I don't like is the way the rim light is like showing it's coming from one direction. So we need to find a way of working this in a different way. I think this is a better way because I don't like where I was getting earlier. It's like the light is coming from one place. But it looks so cool, man. Like let me duplicate this and then press that and then go here. So that we can have like balance in the light. So I have this cool add-on called Botanic. You can add plants with it. So where is it? Yeah, it is Botanic. You can add some good ass stuff happening. Like, yes. No, I don't want apples. We want plants. Let's see what we have. And something really flowery. Nothing good. You can have this. Step out from the camera, make sure. Oh my god, this tree is really big. We can just scale it down. Doesn't matter, it's not an animation, so it doesn't matter if the scale looks weird or anything. You just need to appear in the background. That's the main game plan. See, this composition is already looking spicy. We like the way we like to call it, it's spicy. So what else can we do for this? And do a test run and see what we're gonna get. But I don't want that yet. Let me just put also on that neck rings. This is just placeholder materials. We're gonna figure out some other materials for it. And also, like, the skin color will change. Don't want that color. These ones need to be the same color as that. So if we just go neck rings. I think I should just change the skin color already because I don't like what's going on. So let's get rid of that. I like the white. Looks really sick. We want them black skin. Dimko Kubata. Or let's work with the silver dude. This is so black. I like this black. It's so freaking dark black, man. It looks sick. Yeah, I like this skin. This is what we're gonna work with. So let's start with the color here. Hex. Copy this. Need to copy this to the skin. So come here. Press enter. Go back here. Take this. Control C. Go again. Subsurface color. So the metallic is I need to change the lighting up because of this. Needs to be more. Let's go to the arms now. So okay, we have all those working as one. Then let's add an empty and call it focus. This. Go to camera and then depth of field. I like that already. So let me just switch up the lighting a little bit because I feel it's not working. Let's switch up the lighting a little bit and then we can call it. Okay, that light looks sick already. Okay, so we need another light that will complement this sickness. I don't think we need this. Okay. Let me give it a render. See how this looks like. Oh my god, I need to set up the render setting. So the noise. I wanted to get rid of the samples because now it's crazy. Okay, let's render this and see. Guys, this is gonna be sick, trust me, man. I already see the power. bruh, I can't even wait to see the glasses that are gonna be on this model. I think I have to change the what is it called again? The f-stop. It's looking a little bit too hazy. Don't like that. Okay. I gotta do this here. I gotta go. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna get back to the canvas by 2, maybe later tonight, and then. Oh, you guys didn't even see the results. So I'm sorry. I mean, um, thought like I was sharing the screen. Okay, so like this is what we have right now, but this is not like what we're gonna get because we can actually adjust a lot of stuff. You see. And already we get something that we feel like I would say I like that more than the darker one. And then you can also play with the curves here and get like really what you desire, you know. And also like this is like color grading actually, so it's easy to get what you really want. Yeah. I like that stuff. Looks so weird.
The truth is,
So this is like basically what we're gonna get like for now, because I have to go and change some other stuff too. Still think this is looking really nice. So let's see. These things don't have like a formula of how to do them. Okay, so it's just you trying to find what you like. Okay, that's the game of color grading. And also like depends what like, maybe for what client, what the client likes, you know, the client wants, and the purpose of the footage or the render. Man, I just want to cancel it and try and do some composites on it and see like what we can get out of it. But now the rendering is taking 10 years. It's taking too long. Okay, let's just have this render done and then we can see. I'm gonna mint this on OpenSea, obviously. Because I haven't minted in OpenSea so long. This is gonna be a collection with OpenSea or something. I'm gonna call it the weirdos. Yeah, be temple. Nah, this is gonna go on my foundation. That's too basic. Maybe I might animate some aspects on it. I can animate it. I can add cloth simulation to this or the soft body and connect this to this and then just spin this there. So when she moves, they move and then add collision. That's a lot of physics. Yeah, I know it's gonna be problematic, but first of all, we're just gonna get the image done. Okay, see, the render is so clean, man. Okay, let's just do some quick like compositing stuff, like just for fun, you know. We want to see what we can get, like if we add some few effects like this color stuff, you know, color balance. Okay, I wanted to have that gold tinge still, so I don't have anything that I really wanna adjust here. So let me go to converter. Let me go to filters. We're gonna have some fog glow there. Just have some glow in the image. It's good. It's good for that stuff. Looking amazing. It's good to make it. I usually just do the same stuff. I usually don't. I am not good at compositing. I usually like having that on, like always. I like the effect that I get. This thing is not like looking that appealing yet, but let's work with this for now, and then we'll see where we'll end up at the end. Because still there's Photoshop to be added. So let me just save this image, and we'll look at this when I come back. Okay, save everything, just close